What's going on, guys? It's Tang with another comic book vlog for the week of, what is the day? July 26th. Okay. So, I took a whole day to read all this stuff, and it was pretty good. So, for this video, I'm gonna try a different format. I'll just show, like, the comic cover, and then, like, on the side right here, I'll have like an image of that comic, and it'll cycle through a few panels, and it's not really much of a difference because in the past videos I would just show the cover and then like the panels, like close up, like put it up to the camera, but that was kind of weird for me because like when I would edit and stuff, the lighting would go all out of whack. So to keep the integrity of these videos and quality up and not have that weird lighting issue, I'm just gonna do it like this and see how it goes. But anyway, it's probably not gonna be much of a difference. Like, so we're gonna go through like this. So we're gonna go through the first comic, which was pretty good. It's Gem and the Holograms, and yeah, okay. Anyway, for this issue, from the last issue actually, some girl from the Misfits sabotaged the stage when Jerica and her band were going to perform and practice, actually for that, the benefits concert, basically. Audrey gets hurt. She doesn't die, thankfully, but it actually manages to spark more popularity with the group. Misfits leader is not amused. Anyway, a few days later, the Battle of the Bands is occurring now, and they're having fun and whatnot, but they're trying to find a place to set up. But the most interesting part is that Kimber notices that one of the members from the Misfits was the one that was there during the accident, and was the one who sabotaged the stage. You know, she had bolt cutters and whatnot, and they end up getting in a food fight, and it was pretty fun. I am concerned now about Kimber and what's her name? The girl on the cover, basically. Her relationship with that person. So maybe she'll forgive, but the repercussions seems pretty bad, and I can only see the relationship ending badly because Kimber's gonna point fingers at her, and then she's gonna try to defend themselves, and you know, bad note on that. Anyway, next comic is Wayward. I like how this one ended up. The group is dealing with the Tengus at the temple, the 5 colored eye temples, I think, with the help of the spiders. But in the end, they're reunited with some of their friends who seem to know what is actually going on, and now they're going to fight all of the yokai, and they now deem themselves as the gods. So that was weird. What was also weird was reading at the end about self-modification, because I also like how they add in Japanese culture and stuff like that, and that was horrifying to read. Monks back in the like really olden days, they would drink embalming fluid, and they would like do a 1,000-day fast and exercise so that they would lose all the fat. And then they would attune themselves until they die, and while they meditate. So yeah, that was quite interesting. Overall, though, this comic was pretty good. I really didn't have much to complain about, really. Here's the next one that I was kind of disappointed by. It is Jungle Girl. This is the end for this volume, and boy, was this one a disappointment, because I had if I probably read the first volume, I probably would have got what was going on, but I have no clue what was going on in this one. Like, they're trying to keep like an old god from awakening, and they get a crystal from the last issue, I believe. and they bring it to Jonah's dad. Activate a machine that will stop the god from awakening, but it requires a human to activate it. So one of the caveman, who's technically human, he activates it but dies in the process, and the dad has to stay while Jana and her friend, other male friend, leave on the plane. And at the end, I didn't get this one. I didn't get the ending. So she's a baby. I don't get that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I do not get that. Next one's Red Sonia. This one was pretty good, I think. So Red Sonia is asked to protect a tower, a library tower, because Queen, who's jealous of all the peasant girls and doesn't want, you know, she hates what she was. She was once a peasant girl, and she doesn't. And now that she's queen, she doesn't want peasant girls reminding her of her past. So she's destroying all types of what do you call it, books and ways for peasant girls to be intelligent and whatnot. So she's sexist to her own kind. And Red Sonia, you know, she will protect them. Good. Next up is Grim Tales of Terror. So if you ever heard of that story where you would meet somebody like overseas or like on vacation, like Costa Rica or something, you know, you get to know them, and the next day you find yourself hungover and in the bathtub with your organs missing. Yeah, that was what this issue was about. So a girl, or a woman, she does this for a living. She drugs people and takes their organs. She doesn't want to do it anymore, and she wants one final job, and that job ends up being she meets a guy who does the same job for a living as well. So the guy drugs her and takes her arms and legs. And the ending story was the guy being told this story, he ends up going out, you know, he looks like he got a girl drunk, like a teen, and he's gonna have sex with her, but in a karma coming back at ya, he slips on a piece of ice and impales his eye on the girl's high heels. So yeah, that was good. I thought that was good. That was pretty good. It was karma coming back at ya. Next up, Sabrina. Oh my god. Oh my god, Harvey. He finds out what's he walks in on the ceremony of the witches, and he gets chased. The witches do catch up using a image of Sabrina to bait him in, and they kill him. Sabrina finds out the day later, and now the witches have to pretend that nothing's happened. They don't know what's going on, but they're orchestrating Harvey's death by that he was killed by murder, like 2-3 murderers or something like that. And Sabrina's having a hard time dealing with the guilt because she was responsible. She feels she was responsible. And at the end of the issue, evil witch lady baits her in by saying that she can bring Harvey back, and Sabrina's probably gonna bite it. So, yep. Okay, so next up is a lot of Batgirl stuff. Batgirl Annual. This one is basically Batgirl following in on a lead. She discovers that some criminal is I guess kidnapping people and setting up like a hive mind machine to find to make a supercomputer to find an ancient blueprint to a weapon that will destroy the city. And Batgirl's not having that. She infiltrates like a building in a type of raid and Judge Dredd, if you watch that movie, where there's a big building and the criminals are all in it, and she chases down the criminal along with Batwoman comes in to help for a bit, and then the characters from Gotham Academy come in and at the end to help them out because the blueprint's hidden in the school, and in the end the blueprints are burned out, so no one will get those weapons. Next up, okay, Batgirl number 41. This is the second printing. Basically, Batgirl meets the new Batman while she's dealing with a cult that worships Livewire. I liked this one. I was pretty pleasantly surprised. I was kind of thinking that this Batgirl would be kind of stereotypical female bullcrud, but I find that she was a lot stronger character than I thought she would be. So I might buy more of them. Anyway, at the end of this issue, Batman comes to arrest her when Livewire returns. And there was like one panel that I thought was really cool. It's colorful and vibrant, and I like how the what do you call it? The art is very cartoony. And next up is Batgirl 42. Oops. And this is a continuation of that one. Barbara, Batgirl, does learn that Batman is now her father, or her father is now Batman, and she's kind of concerned because now they're going to be working together in a way. That is, if he's trying not to arrest her. But at the end, they do work together to take down Livewire. And I'm kind of weirded out that Tim Drake is not a thing anymore for Barbara, because I guess he's dead, or she thinks he's dead, so she's going with a new guy that helped her out, that made some equipment for her to use. Next up is Spawn. Spawn, yeah. I'm trying to think. So Simmons is still walking around, usually. If it's every other comic, he's walking around. He meets one of the minions of Satan, and she basically puts him under trial. Not trial, more like a trial to do. She takes him back to the time of when the Titanic sunk. And also, I think, what's his name? One of the angels pops up. Gabriel, I think it was. One of the fallen angels. And he also tests him as well. He asks him, will you save these people, or what will you do? And when Gabriel tries to help Simmons, he doesn't want that because he knows that changing something in time would possibly affect the future. Like, it would result in, if he saved like this father and son, it would probably kill Wanda in the process. And he passes in the Satan's minion's eyes, and offers him an offer that he possibly can't refuse. And I like the art, I really did. I forget who does the art for that, but he or she draws pretty well. So it wasn't that bad. I like this one, so I'm really looking forward to what the offer will be. It can't be good. Next up, Scarlet Culture. It was okay. So, Scarlet and her buddy are captured, and they manage to get out, but they find out that that Las Vegas is going to be attacked and bombed, and the Secretary is going to get attacked and captured, Secretary of Defense. So they scramble to save them, and they do, but it was all a ruse because one of the guys that was going to be at the Secretary meeting is captured. He's like a developer for spying software, and he ended up being captured, and it's probably going to be used for bad, and it's going to be back. So it's not exactly the end of this series, but I'm looking forward to it. Not much to say about that. Now, next up is Pussycat. I don't know, I like it. There's nothing much to say about it. I mean, this, what do you call it? This prostitute who's a nun, or is a nun who's a prostitute. She did some bad things in her past, and now that past is coming to haunt her, and it's affecting all the other prostitutes in the city. Ah, man, I don't know about this one, but it's okay. I think it's alright. And we do get to see her come back. She's messing with one of the cowgirl ones. Boy, what am I saying? What am I saying, man? Yeah, boy. Okay, 1602, Witch Hunter Angela. You know, I really do like these alternate takes on Marvel Universe. Like, this one's a pagan world, where Angela is a witch hunter. And in this issue, she gets to meet pagan versions of the Guardians of the Universe. So, like, Groot, Rocket Raccoon, Peter Quill, who looks like a nerd, and Gamora, who looks normal. I like it. In this one, they're hunting down some guy who is marrying a peasant girl, and he took an offer by a witch, or whatever, that they're hunting right now, and he is this world's Venom, and but he doesn't have the powers of Venom though. He dies. He gets beheaded by Angela. So it ends there. And now this is probably the most disappointing thing in the world. Friggin' sex criminals. You know, I should really not buy comics that say sex in the title. And not only that, the comics all bent up and it's all bent up. There's some cover blemishes on here. I think there's like glue on it. And I'm not even gonna talk about it. It doesn't work. It's not worth my attention. And it's weird for me because like these people who have sex, when they have sex, they can freeze time, and there are other people like that, so they're hunting them or looking for them. And I'm not even gonna talk anymore about it because it's not worth it. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. One day I'll probably throw this in the freaking trash can. I don't know. I'm not talking about it. Anyway, that's all I have to say on the matter. And we're done with that. For the most part, I think it was a good week. I discovered a good DC comic. Not enough Marvel comics though. I'm kind of disturbed by that notion. Usually I can find decent Marvel comics. But it was overall good. I had some disappointments as well. Jungle Girl was a disappointment. Hopefully in the next volume they recover from that disappointing ending. But overall, I like it. Not Jungle Girl. Okay, no, whatever. Okay, anyway, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like or subscribe or a comment down below. And if you like, please follow me on Twitter or Facebook. No, I don't have Facebook. Twitter or Google+. Because you have a YouTube account, right? If you're watching, you most likely have Google+. I hope. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, leave a comment as well about the format. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya!